Hey guys, I'm Syd,
I'm Ariel.
and welcome to
It's worth a laugh. Welcome back, you guys. Today, we are going to do 5 random things. I chose 4. So 4?
Yeah.
We're going to do 4 random things. 4 random topics. Both of us don't know what either chose.
Yeah.
So, I'll hop right into mine.
We're not going to recap on...
We'll recap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're killing it.
Oh. So, last weekend, we went to Maine with Casey and Olivia for a Christmas gift. And it was really nice. A lot of relaxation, a massage.
Yeah, well, you're missing all the good parts. So it was a Christmas gift,
Yeah.
the Airbnb up to Maine, but what else? We did a lot of stuff.
I-
What was the first thing we did when we walked in there? We made you hide in the room.
Oh,
Clearly not that memorable, guys.
well, no. It was memorable. That was a good massage. So, Sydney and Casey decorated the downstairs for Valentine's Day as like a mixture of a Valentine's Day gift and a Christmas gift. They made Casey and Olivia.
Yep.
They made me and Olivia hide in a room. And we weren't allowed to come out until they said we weren't allowed to come out. Our whole weekend is on our YouTube channel. We did a video.
But yeah, we vlogged the whole thing. For the Christmas gift was the Airbnb getaway, but because we did it a week before Valentine's Day, which we did unintentionally, we decided to surprise them, and we decorated the apartment all cute. We got them special flowers made. We made chocolate covered strawberries.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we made you that homemade trail mix, which everyone loved.
Really good.
Um,
Really good.
we did a really nice dinner and stuff like that. So it was a little bit of everything. Thankfully, we were kind of able to incorporate Christmas and Valentine's Day into one, and it was just a fun couples weekend, regardless. But yeah, we vlogged it. It's on our YouTube channel at It's Worth a Laugh. Go check that out. It's actually it's very chaotic.
Very. But anything we do with Casey is chaotic.
Yeah, that's
so
kind of expected, to say the least.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun, so go check that out.
Well, so we get home from that Valentine's Day weekend. We go to work on Monday. I contract the flu. So I've been down and out of the count for a few days. And then I started to feel better, and I baked for 4.5 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
So
what'd you make, baby?
I made
Tell them.
homemade bagels.
Which were delicious. Everything she made was delicious.
I made bread, which was my first time making like a loaf of bread. And then I also made cinnamon rolls.
Oh, they were so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You made so many too.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we totally can cut the recipe in half.
Yeah.
Like hands down.
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining.
No, I didn't.
And we did some research, and I think we can freeze them. So that's what we plan on doing.
Yes.
Like we have some that are baked that we can freeze, but we also have some that are not baked that we can freeze, and then we can just do like 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah.
When I'm craving cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, which would be nice.
Yeah, and they were so good. You freaking killed it.
Thank you.
So proud of you. But for actual Valentine's Day, which was like 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
We kind of just had a chill night in. We did so much last weekend that we kind of just wanted to have an us night. We made homemade pasta, which we like officially, I think, mastered.
I think so too.
Because it was by far the best batch you've ever made.
Absolutely.
We made so much of it, and it was so yummy.
Mm-hmm.
I made homemade sauce and chicken parm. And
I was so excited.
Yeah, it was really, really yummy. And we finished our true crime doc.
Yes, we did.
Which is just kind of funny because that's like very us.
Yeah.
But not romantic in any.
Oh, in any sense.
No.
Yeah, but sometimes just cuddling and watching a documentary is what will get us just in a lovey mood.
That sounds so fucked up.
It does, but it's true.
It's
We enjoy cuddling and watching a true crime documentary.
yes. It's not like we're watching a rom-com and that's what's making it like cute. Like we just like we get very into it and
Well, yeah, because in the middle of it, I'll go, so do you think they did it? Or do you think it's somebody else?
well, and a lot of times, like if it's something like a TV show or something, a YouTube video that we're not really into, most of the time we'll both like it'll be in the background, but we'll both kind of like be scrolling through
Yeah.
Instagram or something like that. So we're like both watching it, but not like 100%
Yeah.
completely into it. Where a true crime doc, we're both
Yeah.
hooked, and it's
Yeah.
just like
Watching
we're
it the entire
truly
time.
just cuddling and both like, oh my god, oh my
Yeah.
god, oh my god.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing we really do that with is The Rookie.
Yes.
Maybe 911
And
too.
911 when it's
Yeah, but
out.
they're not
Yeah.
out right now.
Yeah.
Which, if anyone watches The Rookie and you watch the most recent
Ah!
episode, holy shit.
Chenford is coming back in full swing.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it.
I don't think they're going to fight it, though. If they fight it, I'm going to be pissed.
I don't know. I don't know.
If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Highly
it's
recommend.
So good.
Oh my gosh, just that show in general, highly recommend. But
Yes.
if you haven't watched the most recent episode, you need to if you're a true fan.
Yeah.
Because it's a crazy one, to say the least.
Yeah. We're going to start with our 5 things.
Yes. Do you want to alternate?
Sure.
I see you already have something up on the screen.
I do. So, I saw this on TikTok the other day, and I even asked Sydney, I was like, am I stupid? Like, because sometimes, I hate to say it, those stupid fucking AI videos will get me. And I'm like, wow, this is real. Like, right now on my TikTok, I was freaking Athena 2 hours ago. Have you seen those? Where it's
What?
like waking up as Athena, or waking up as like Cleopatra, or living the last day in Chernobyl, or have you?
No.
Hold on, I have to show you now that we're sitting here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And it's just like
It's just a first person. What?
AI video, yeah. But like I've also seen as Cleopatra.
This is actually the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
So that's what's been coming up on my TikTok.
That's actually so dumb.
So
Continue.
I saw it the other day on TikTok, and I was like, "There's no way that this is either not real, or it is," and I just like can't comprehend that it is real. So
explain what you were seeing on TikTok.
I was seeing people were showing in Turks and Caicos the night sky, and it like looked like there was like hundreds, maybe thousands of like shooting stars going across the sky.
Yeah.
Is what I can kind of explain it as. And they're like, "Oh
it looks pretty cool."
Yeah. And they was like, "Oh my god, what is this?" And apparently the SpaceX Starship had exploded, and it was the what is that called? Debris. That's what it's called.
Oh.
It was the debris shooting across the sky in the atmosphere. It was so cool looking.
Yeah, but we couldn't figure out if it was AI.
Yeah.
Or if it was real, because like we hadn't really heard anything about it, and obviously like it was on TikTok, so it literally could be anything. Yeah. So what do you have in front of us here?
So I now have U.S. grounds SpaceX's Starship after test flight explosion. So it says that the U.S. has grounded SpaceX's giant Starship rocket while an investigation is carried out into why one exploded during the latest test flight. The rocket's upper stage dramatically broke and disintegrated over the Caribbean after launching from Texas on Thursday, forcing airline flights to alter course to avoid falling debris.
That's kind of cool.
Another thing I've also seen is people are in the ocean picking up debris that's just in the ocean. The FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, said it was working with SpaceX and other authorities to confirm reports of property damage on the Turks and Caicos Islands. And there were no reports of injuries. Elon Musk's company has been told to carry out a mishap investigation by the regulator, which will review the findings before deciding if the Starship can return to flight. It added that several aircraft asked to divert due to low fuel levels while being held outside the affected areas. So it like made it so like planes were like had to go somewhere else to go get fuel because they couldn't land on where they were supposed to be. I mean, even that picture's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, so the
I
whole spaceship didn't explode?
no,
Just one of the
just,
rockets? Is
yeah,
that what it is?
yeah.
Okay.
Um, but like the amount of debris that one rocket can give off is wild.
Oh, yeah.
It says Starship is the biggest, most powerful rocket ever built and is key to Musk's ambition of colonizing Mars. Thursday's well, obviously it's not going to happen anytime soon if we can't get it to stop exploding. Um, Thursday's uncrewed launch was Starship's seventh test mission, and the first involving a taller, upgraded version of the rocket. The Starship rocket, upper stage 2 meters taller than the previous versions, was a new generation ship with significant upgrades. It was due to make a controlled splashdown in the Indian Ocean roughly an hour after its launch from Boca Chica, Texas.
Mm.
The Starship lifted off at 17:38, which is 12, 5. So 5:38 Eastern Standard Time, and the upper stage separated from its super heavy boosters nearly 4 minutes into the flight. But then SpaceX communications manager Dan Hewitt reported on a live stream that mission teams had lost contact with the ship. The super heavy booster managed to return its launch pad roughly 7 minutes after liftoff, prompting an eruption of applause from ground control teams. SpaceX later confirmed the upper stage had undergone rapid, unscheduled disassembly. In a post on his social media, Musk said that the oxygen/fuel leak in the cavity above the ship engine firewall was the problem. The billionaire added that there was nothing so far suggests pushing the next launch past next month. So they have a whole nother launch to do in a month.
Interesting.
I mean, I guess if when you're Elon Musk and you have just money to blow.
Well,
I know he's not blowing money. I know that's not what I mean.
He is, but
like,
he has a plan. He's not
no,
just like
I
like space.
no, I
Let's build a rocket for fun.
I understand. What I'm saying is like when he has enough. What I meant by the blow comment, when he has enough money to blow, I guess something breaking off like this isn't really going to affect him going into next month anyway.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's a part of the process, honey.
No, I know.
Like, even if NASA was to do the same thing, take Elon Musk out of this. NASA has scheduled launches. I say they have 10 launches. This was scheduled number 7. It had a small error, which obviously is being documented, and it had improvements. And the next launch has the same improvements plus maybe more. They're able to also fix what happened in launch number 7. So number 8 would still go as scheduled, unless it had drastic issues. Elon, you just have to take him out of it.
I wasn't even okay.
No, but you're saying like he has quote unquote money to blow. I'm explaining it from a scientific standpoint.
Okay. In the more distant future, Musk wants starships to make long haul trips to Mars and back. About a 9-month trip each way. And he just wants to do it back and forth.
With people on it, or do you
I think
just
I think eventually with people on it, but I think this is just to see like I mean, you have to test it. Like,
yeah.
Is it going to make it there and back before you start? Is it going to make it there and back before people start, like, going on?
You think they're going to do, like, monkeys and stuff like they did back in the OG spaceship
See, I don't
days?
know if they're going to do monkeys, mainly because, like, that's now, it was considered it then, but it's, like, in the name of, I don't know. I was going to say no because it can be considered, like, animal abuse because you're literally sending them out to potentially die. Like,
it was the same if it was a human.
Yeah, but a human can sign up for it.
I guess.
Like, a human can go, I want to do that. Which, I want to do that. Elon, can you?
No, you are not going up to space on a rocket that literally just exploded.
I want to go to space so bad.
I feel like it'd be cool, but, like, I feel like I'd get so bored.
I don't think I could get bored. I feel like it'd be perfect for me up there. I feel like I would just be like, wow.
For the first month and a half.
I don't want to be up there forever. But, like, if they're doing Mars trips, sign my ass up.
That takes, what did it say?
9 months there and back.
So a year and a half.
Okay, but you're going at like a fast speed, so you're sitting there telling me that like I can't look out the window and see something different every day that I wake up?
I guess, but it would basically
It's
just be the
just
same darkness
it's
with a
just this
different light.
No, it's the exact same thing as if you're driving. It can
Bro,
take me 9 months to drive to the other side of the country.
how many times have you driven up and down in the notches?
Mm,
You could care less about the notches. Someone like Patty, who grew up
right.
in, you know, flatland, was impressed by our car accident because there was a mountain in the
No,
background.
literally. Yeah. Fine. Fine. Here, I don't know. I just feel like I love space. And I feel like just like actually being up there and
Oh,
like
I
the
think it would be cool
stars.
for like
Shut up.
a very short period of time. But then bring me back. I'm good.
See, but like knowing that your destination is Mars, sign me up.
But also, like, what could you do? Like, what's the difference other than, obviously you're out in space, but like, what are you gonna do on a planet that has nothing?
No,
You
I
might
know.
as well drop me off in the middle of the desert and just like drop me from the sky and
Drop me
say,
in the
have fun,
Sahara.
try to survive. Here's some, astronaut food.
Yeah.
Have fun. Well, that was an interesting article.
Yeah.
Because we were
So-
curious. So I'm glad that you looked it up and also we got to talk about it on the pod.
Yeah, I had seen it and I was like, I don't know if this is real. And I wanted to be 100% sure before I like said anything or talked about it at all. Because I don't want to look stupid when it's just AI.
What? I'm going to start off with kind of a fun story that I want to deep dive into and mainly ask you your thoughts. It has come to my attention recently that Ariel thought that when we met, I was intending for a one night stand.
Yeah.
Elaborate, in what way was I giving you the idea that I wanted a one night stand?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I think not even like that it was a one night stand. I just think like I don't actually know because no part of the conversation was said like I'm not looking for anything.
Nope. We would stay up for hours.
Hours
Like, we
talking to
joke
each
to this
other.
day when we don't have something to talk about because we're with each other so often. And, like, it's just, like, awkward silence. I'll ask her, what's your favorite color?
Yeah.
And because we would literally stay up all night and day.
Talking.
And talking and just asking the most random questions. And I'm sorry, but someone who's looking for a one night stand is not going to do that. I mean, we talked about how fucking similar we were and like all of these stuff. Like, that does not give one night stand energy. One night stand energy is like you talk for like 2-3 days. Hey, what are you doing on Friday?
Right.
Let's meet up. We talked for like a long time,
I'd say we
multiple
talked
hours
for a
throughout
week
that.
before we met.
I think it might have been a little longer.
I don't think so.
I had to ask you twice just to meet up for a date
Okay.
because you were quote unquote busy, which that's a funny story, which we've told on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't know in what world I was giving one night
know.
stand energy.
I don't know. Maybe it's because
Like, I don't even think I told you I was talking to other girls when we first started talking. Because I don't think I would do that even if I was looking for a one night stand.
no. I don't know.
I mean, you like knew my friends by then,
I
just from
know.
Snapchats. You knew Jordan, you knew Michaela. Like,
Maybe initially I thought it was going to be like a one night stand. Like maybe like initially. Because for those of you who know. But I like thought it was going to be a one night stand. And maybe that's like what I just put in my head because I was like,
is that what you were looking for?
I can't actually tell you.
Hmm.
I think so. I was looking for like a one night stand. But I had like completely fallen head over heels for you and couldn't imagine not having you.
Oh, same.
And and I was like just kind of like yeah. cool. Whatever works, I guess.
I just can't wrap my, like, I cannot think of a single thing that I would have done.
No. I don't think you did anything. I think it's just me. I think I thought to myself the entire time that this is just going to be a one-night stand. So I, like, almost, like, portrayed it on you that it was like, yeah, it was just going to be a one-night stand. But I think it was me. Like, I think I thought it was going to be a one-night stand.
Mm.
Then I fell in love with you.
Interesting.
And now here we are.
Well, yeah. Married. To be specific. It's just crazy to me that, like, somewhere in your head I was giving you one night stand.
I don't think it was you giving me one night stand. I think it was me trying to give myself the one night stand.
Mm.
And obviously that did not happen.
It's just because I'm, so smooth and lovey and attractive and, wifey material that you just slept with me once and fell in love with me.
I didn't even have to sleep with you to fall in love with you.
I know, that's my whole point. That's my whole point. And we did it on the first date, so it's not even, like, you
No,
can't
I
even
know.
say, like, we did multiple dates and
No.
then did it, and that's where, like...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You were hot. You are hot, not were. You are hot.
I'm very different than...
You are very different, but I love the difference.
Yeah, we've talked about that already, too. But I just... Literally, it was like a few weeks ago that you told me that you thought we were going to be a one-night stand, and I just could not believe it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And I didn't want to talk about it because I was like, this is something that we're going to talk about on the pod.
Yeah.
But I was blown away.
Yeah. I don't really have anything to, like, make myself look better. Because...
Alright, well, thanks for not really answering my question.
Well, I did. I told you it was more me thinking it was going to be a one-night stand and just, like, portraying it on you as, like, yeah, Syd even thinks this is, like, a one-night stand. But then we met each other, fell in love. Then I met you and I fell in love. And I realized that night that, like...
Do you think it was you trying to convince yourself, like, to not fall in love with me or something?
I think so, yeah. Because I, like, wanted my past relationship to work so bad.
Yeah.
That I was trying to do literally anything and everything to make it work. So I was like, oh, I'll just get, like, a one-night stand and it would be fine.
Mm.
And then I fell in love with the girl and the one-night stand was, in fact, not fine.
What can I say?
We are almost at 4 years of one-night stands, so. Okay. So.
Also, just preface, I don't, our audio software's being a little weird, so there's a chance that last bit of audio, if it sounded weird, I had to take off of my camera, because it missed the last minute or two of our conversation. So, just as a quick little. But we're back, and we have the good audio.
The Duolingo owl is dead.
Have you?
You have.
Yes.
The one thing I saw was Duolingo had posted something, and it was like a meme of their owl being hit by a car.
Oh?
Yeah.
The one I saw was like the owl was dead because it was waiting so long for you to come back and actually learn a language or something. Like,
that's funny. So
it's a good marketing thing.
It is, because, and did you see that their little, I don't know if you have, but Duolingo's picture on TikTok is the bird, but the eyes are X'd out.
Yes, I did see that.
So I saw this on TikTok the other day, and I thought it was really funny. It, like, had me dying at some of the comments that
How many
people were having.
times have you, like, tried Duolingo to, like, learn a language?
2 times.
I don't think I ever really tried to. I think I definitely used it once, but it was more because I was, like, in a Spanish class, and I was like, I need fucking help. I'm using this as a tutor. But I barely ever did it.
Yeah. I started it with Colby.
Yep.
And then, like,
that was Spanish?
Yeah. And I've only ever tried to learn Spanish. I'll, like, try and pick it up.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I would say I probably did it twice, because I think I tried to teach myself some basic Italian before I went over.
Yeah, so.
Clearly didn't do that.
So I just, like, tried, and I'll pick it up every once in a while. Like, I'll click on Duolingo every once in a while and just, like, pick up right back where I left off. I just have a hard time, like,
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna learn a language. Like, yeah,
yeah,
I can do this. And then
yeah,
like after like 3 weeks of only being able to say "Hola, soy Dora,"
yeah,
you're like,
literally,
fuck this.
yeah. 2 eres. That's all I got. That's all I can remember.
Right? You guys would say that all the time.
2 eres. But like,
What does that even mean?
you are, I believe.
Oh.
2 eres. 2 eres, Sydney. That's why I would go. 2 eres, Colby.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. But I know how to ask for the bathroom.
El baño. I can
El
do that.
baño. I
Without
needed to
Duolingo.
make sure because if we're going to a Spanish speaking country,
Which we have no intentions of doing.
my
anytime
bitch ass
soon.
needs to know how to speak Spanish. Or at least knows how to ask
Why?
for the bathroom.
Well,
if your girl's gotta pee, your girl's gotta pee.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I'm pretty sure we've said this on the pod, but there was that one time.
Yes, you had to draw the fucking toilet on a napkin.
Yeah, we were in some small frickin' town in France and no idea how to speak an ounce of French other than like baguette. You know, the most like American French that you probably know.
Baguette!
And this person also, it's a small town, he spoke absolutely no English. And we were trying to figure out where the bathrooms were. And I literally drew a toilet on the back of a receipt and he pointed us in the direction of the toilet. So there's other ways of communication.
I just can't draw.
Oh, I know.
So
in honor of this conversation, I had her try to draw a toilet to like prove like there's other forms of communication. It was the worst toilet I've ever seen.
And there's a reason I needed to learn the word baño.
But even like I feel like if you said baño or something, like it'd be close enough that they'd be able to.
Absolutely.
And also just like play charades, pretend to go to the bathroom. No.
Please.
Probably so offensive to them. Like, imagine.
Yeah. How am I supposed to play going to the bathroom?
I don't know. I feel like there's another way of doing it other than ripping ass.
Anyway.
Oh my goodness. We are having so many audio issues right now. We got the camera thing figured out. I have a cool little contraption going. But for some reason, the audio keeps just randomly stopping, even though it's saying it's recording. I'm not really sure. But either way, worst case, we'll grab the audio off of the camera. So I apologize if the audio is stuck. All right. So tell me about your Duolingo being dead.
So, since Duolingo has died, I'm going to read an article about it.
Okay.
So, the Duolingo owl is dead, according to a statement from the Pittsburgh-based company. Duolingo's owl mascot has become a memeable internet sensation for the way some users of the language learning app thinks he threatens them to do their lessons. The saga begins on Tuesday with an important announcement from the company posted on social media platform X. It is with heavy hearts that we inform you that Duo, formerly known as the Duolingo owl, is dead. Duolingo said authorities are investigating his cause of death and the company is cooperating.
Well, that's good.
To be honest, he probably died waiting for you to do your lesson, but we do what we do. But what do we do?
See, I think that's what I saw.
Mm-hmm. We are aware that he had many enemies, but we kindly ask that you refrain from sharing why you hate him in the comments. If you feel inclined to share, please also include your credit card number so we can automatically sign you up for Duolingo Max in his memory.
That's funny.
In a statement to a TV spokesperson, they had confirmed that Duo is in fact dead as part of a brand marketing campaign, but people shouldn't actually post their credit card information.
I feel like that's implied, but
yeah, but
people are dumb.
They are. The plot thickened on Wednesday when Duolingo posted a video to social media asking for help identifying the driver of a Tesla Cybertruck that hit the owl mascot in a parking lot, launching it up into the sky and apparently past the gates of hell. This is what I saw.
What the fuck?
Please post any leads on Twitter. Thank you for your patience with us during these trying times. To mark Duo's death, Duolingo has updated its social media profile pictures and app icon to depict a photo of the bird with X's for eyes. PR pointed out that it's not the first time a brand mascot has died. Mr. Peanut died and came back as Baby Nut in 2020. As for what's next for Duo, it seems like mourners will have to wait and see. Duolingo says it it has embraced a wholesome and unhinged brand tone after its green owl mascot turned into an internet sensation. Our mascot was initially designed to encourage regular practice, but once the internet got their hands on him, he grew into a more complicated, even menacing character with his own lore. He's still cute and cuddly, but he's also willing to temporarily relocate your family to ensure you finish your lessons.
That's
I
funny.
feel like it was a good PR
It is.
thing.
I mean,
So
like, it didn't make me want to go back onto the app, but
no, but it was fun, and it like
I hadn't thought about Duolingo in years. Probably, well, I guess ever since you and Colby had done
yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
it was cute.
No, it was a really good, and it got everybody talking about Duolingo.
Yeah, well, because you gotta think, like, all the people that probably use Duolingo are about our age, and like we're obviously all on social media, so it's gonna hit home,
Yeah.
and it's gonna get you thinking about the app, whether you re-download it or not. I'm sure people did. True, and to be like, oh my gosh, is it not on the app anymore? Like, what is
Right.
happening? Which I wonder if it is. Should I download it to see what
I
it
think I
looks
still
like?
have it.
Well, it's still his little face.
It is, but I think once I update it, it'll
Oh yeah.
change.
Okay.
That last little bit is
Always the
them
worst.
making their exes for eyes.
The app even has the
I
X's.
love it. Oh, I wished he was dead. I wish he was dead here. Where it's like,
am I dreaming? You came back.
no, he's still there.
Yeah, he's still in the app.
Yeah.
Like he's asking her questions right now.
Let me just tell you, I crushed the questions I had to answer.
You're a goob.
Yeah. Rip to Duo.
Yeah.
He's
it's cute though.
It is cute. And I love that the app is like his little eyes with X's on it, but his little tongue is out.
Well, it's funny too because they made it seem like, I mean, obviously like the whole Cybertruck thing, but they made it seem like
he wasn't even going to be on the app anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's cute.
It is cute. Okay, what you got?
Do you want to play more of like a game or do you want another burning question? What mood are you in?
Oh my god.
Well, the burning question is just gonna make you think.
Oh, okay. Play game.
Okay. So I think we might have played something similar to this before, but I made a bunch of like you can only choose 3 things. You can only choose 2 things, and you have to. I'm gonna give you like a list, and you have to pick from that list.
Okay.
And then you have to obviously explain why.
Okay.
All right. So this is for the rest of your life. You can get free things, but you can only choose 3 out of the 5. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You can have free dinner at any restaurant, free books, free gas, free plane tickets, or free groceries.
I can choose 3?
3 out of the 5.
So I'm going to do plane tickets.
Yep. Solid.
Gas. Dinner. We eat out a lot. We'll have more money for groceries if we don't have to. We don't even need to buy groceries.
That is true. Well, only dinner though. We'd have to get like snacks and lunch and ice cream.
Easy enough. And then we'll have more money for my books.
All right, solid. Okay, so you can only play 3 games for the rest of your life. You cannot play any other games. One thing to note though is that if like a new version comes out, like an updated game, or something like an extension pack type thing, you can do that.
Okay. So I can get like mods for
Yes.
said game. Okay. Okay.
So you can only pick 3.
Okay.
GTA.
Okay.
Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Farmville.
I miss Farmville.
Mario Party. Lethal.
I'm gonna do Lethal. Farmville. I loved Farmville.
I thought that was a weird one to throw on there, but then I was like, I wanted to give you at least one game you could low-key do on your phone. It's
I
like
loved
all
Farmville.
of your little like mind games you can't play.
Yeah. I loved Farmville. And what was the
GTA, Fortnite, Mario Party. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. What would you do?
I feel
GTA.
Yeah, I would probably do. I would do Mario Party because there's a million different versions of Mario Party, and that's a game that you can play like with people.
Yeah.
I would probably do.
What's your last one, baby?
I've only chose one.
Oh, I thought you said GTA.
See, a part of me wants to do GTA, but I don't like. The problem with GTA is that it takes them years on years on years on years on years to come out with new ones. I feel like I would get bored of that.
Yeah.
Where Fortnite, they update and change all the time. There's so many mini games that I think I'm gonna choose Fortnite, and then Lethal.
Okay. So we
Okay.
only changed one.
Yeah, I guess. You get to choose 3 things. You never have to do them again. Oil changes, shaving. So you would shave to what you want,
Mm-hmm.
like right now, today, and then you'd never have to do it again. Do the dishes. Never have to wait in line for like coffee, Disney, even like on, customer service on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would always just hop to the front or go to any like doctor's or dentist appointments.
I'm going to choose the lines,
Okay?
the shaving, and what was the first one again?
Oil changes,
And the second one was shaving?
shaving, dishes, waiting in line, going to doctor's or dentist appointments.
Dishes.
Okay.
If dishes could do themselves. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You can never look up 3 things online. Okay?
Okay.
You'd never be able to look at the weather. You'd never be able to look at prices for clothing, so you'd have to go in store. The news, so you'd have to go with like newspapers or word of mouth. Directions, so you'd have to either do like an old school GPS or like word of mouth of somebody asking you, or you could have somebody print them out for you. TV shows, movies, YouTube, so you'd have to use like DVDs, cable, and or word of mouth.
Okay. So do directions, the TV stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, can you repeat the other ones again?
The weather, online clothing prices, and the news.
These are things that
You would never be able to look them up again. You have to choose 3 things that you're okay with not looking up online.
Okay.
So what 2 things? What 2 things do you want to keep? What do you want to be able to look at?
What do I want to be able to look at?
Yep.
Clothing prices.
Interesting.
Or no, sorry. I want to get rid of clothing prices. I want to be able to look at the TV.
Directions.
Directions. Directions.
You have no sense of direction.
I have no sense of direction to where I feel like even if we were to print out a map quest, I still would be lost.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. You have to choose 3 things that you would never be able to smell again.
Okay.
Warm cookies, candles, flowers, cooked garlic, and fresh coffee. What 3 are you getting rid of?
Flowers.
Okay.
I can always just enjoy the prettiness of them.
Yep.
Warm cookies.
Warm cookies, candles, flowers, cooked garlic, fresh coffee.
Fresh coffee.
Interesting.
I love the smell of cooking garlic.
I know. It is so good.
I love it.
So you'd only be able to smell
cooked garlic and candles.
Interesting.
But I can smell anything if it's a candle.
Yeah, but it's fake smell and you know it.
Yeah, but I could smell anything.
At least it has more variety. Okay. So you can only listen to 2 things for the rest of your life.
Okay.
So you're basically deaf except for these things.
Okay.
Podcasts, music, audiobooks, TV. So you'd have to use like subtitles or people.
Music and people.
Music and people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the most sense.
Yeah.
You can't ever have these 3 things again. You have to choose 3. This one's going to be really tough.
Oh, great.
Raising Cane's. Taco Bell. McDonald's. Pizza Hut. Chipotle.
McDonald's and McDonald's and Chipotle I can get rid of.
Okay.
And
so you have to get rid of either Pizza Hut, Raising Cane's, or Taco Bell.
I'm going to get rid of Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I feel like
I love Raising Cane's.
It makes the most sense. Taco Bell is just Taco Bell. Like you can't recreate Taco Bell. No. Raising Cane's is such a limited menu though. Like it's delicious. But to keep Raising Cane's is crazy.
I could eat chicken tendies all day long.
I know.
I love chicken tendies.
Like other than the McDonald's fry, I could get anything else at Wendy's and it would be comparable. Mm-hmm. Pizza Hut, shitty pizza. I'd probably just go to Domino's. The only thing I'd be sad about was their breadsticks.
Breadsticks, yeah.
And Chipotle is fine.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be tough too. You have to choose 2 animals to make extinct.
Extinct?
So by tomorrow, there would not be a single one on this earth.
Oh,
ever.
No. Okay.
Cows, chickens, cats, dogs, pigs.
Fucking bitch.
So, you also gotta think, like, it's not just about cuteness. Like if you get rid of cows, there's no more dairy, there's no more beef,
No, I
there's no
know.
more none of that. Same
To
with
get rid of
chickens.
chickens, there's no eggs. There's
Yeah,
no.
pigs, no more bacon. Think about the
So you're telling me to
Chinese
get rid of
food.
cats and dogs because I can't.
No, listen, it is up to you. I'm just
Ugh,
adding more to the dilemma, you little animal lover.
I am. I can't.
Just think if you choose cats,
No,
our boys are
stop.
gone as of tomorrow.
Ugh.
Clock hits midnight. Bye, boys. Think about all the traveling we could do, though. Kidding.
Travel with them.
Not if they're extinct. What are you willing to give up? The boys or cheese?
Neither.
You gotta choose. Two animals are about to go extinct, and the decision comes down to you.
But I love beef burgers.
I could get rid of beef. I'd be more sad about like cheese and ice cream and milk and lattes and
Well, I drink oat milk.
oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah. And they make fake cheese.
Ugh, it's gross
I
though.
could eat fake cheese. I could do it.
Okay.
I'm more sad about the beef, and I don't eat ice cream.
Fair.
So like, while I would be missing out on like those dairy products of the things, I don't eat most of them.
Okay. So you're more worried about a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Oh, a cheeseburger actually sounds fire.
I'm excited for our walk and tacos tonight.
Sure, that's what we're doing for
Speaking of
dinner.
making something
Beef.
extinct,
It's tough.
one's gonna have to be a pig. I feel like you lose out unless if it's a pig.
Okay. No more
Then-
bacon. Pork chops suck. No more ribs. Like usually ribs are pork.
Right. But I feel like you're losing less with that.
Okay. Ooh. All right. So no more pigs. Bye pigs. Oink oink. No more Peppa. No more Peppa.
That took all I
Oh my gosh. No more Peppa.
And if I get rid of dogs, no more Bluey. Jade's gonna punch me in the mouth.
Yeah. Mm. I guess they can live in memory. So I guess Peppa and Bluey would be fine. You gonna get rid of your
Cows.
parents' dog? You're going cow.
I'm going cow.
The internet is going to hate you. You just got rid of cheese.
Sorry. Yeah, cow. You can do a lot of stuff with chicken.
Yeah.
So
But think of how many cuts of meat come from a cow.
I understand. I understand
Wow.
the extent of what has just happened.
It's also like your favorite animal.
I'm aware, which is why you're a bitch. Imagine never seeing a Highland cow again.
You've never even seen one in person.
It doesn't matter. The only Highland cow I'm ever going to see again is on AI.
Wow, I'm actually shocked that you chose cow.
What did you think I was going to go with?
I thought you were gonna go with pigs and chicken.
I feel like you can just do so much with chicken, and
Yeah, it's a versatile meat, I guess.
yeah,
But like,
I don't know.
wow, it was an interesting one.
Yeah, it was a hard one.
All right, last one. So you get to choose 3. You could never get a cold again, just like a normal head cold. All right, normal head cold.
Sign my ass up.
You could never stub your toe again. You could never have a headache again. You could never have a sore back again. Or you could never feel tired unless you're like wanting to go to bed, then your body would like shut down. But you get to control when you feel tired.
Tired, back pain, and um sick. I hate being sick.
So you're okay with stubbing your toe and having a headache?
Yep.
Okay. Honestly, I think that's what I would probably choose too.
Yep. Because my back always hurts. Okay. My next one is about a house in the Cape. In
I've seen
Wellfleet.
that.
In Wellfleet specifically.
Yeah.
So
Which that's where Beachcomber is.
yeah. So there is this multi-million-dollar home.
It looks gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, yeah. In Wellfleet, Mass, on Cape Cod. And it's saying that the wind and the water are slowly just like taking over this house. It's true, because if you what?
No, you're just cute.
What?
It's happening all over the world, but you're like, and it's true. It was just really cute the way that. Continue. It made me chuckle.
I don't want to do this anymore.
It's just cute.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
It's too damn bad.
So the pictures clearly show that the sand around the house
Which
is
is
like
true. Okay, I'm done.
fuck this episode.
I love you.
The sand around the house is giving way, and it's just like almost turning it into a ledge where it's just gonna fall off eventually. So it says that the waters of Cape Cod Bay are coming for the big brown house perched on the edge of a sandy bluff high above the beach. It's just a matter of when. Erosion has marched right up to the concrete footings of the multi-million-dollar home where it overlooks the bay. Massive sliding doors that used to open onto a wide deck complete with a hot tub are now barricaded by thin wood slats that prevent anyone from stepping through and falling 25 feet to the beach below. Like, that's wild.
That is wild.
The owner knew it. He removed the deck and other parts of the house, including a small tower that held the primary bedroom, before stopping work and falling into a standoff with the town. He since sold the place to a salvage company, according to his attorney, that says it won't pay for work. The officials in Wellfleet worry the home's collapse will damage delicate beds in their harbor, where farmers grow oysters that are among New England's most prized. A report commissioned by the town projects that if nothing is done, the 5,100 square foot home will tumble into the bay within 3 years. Its certain fate is a reminder of the fragility of building along the Cape, where, thanks to the climate change, sea level rise has accelerated in the recent years. So, I mean, that's a gorgeous home.
Oh my god, yeah, it's stunning.
And
Huge.
it's massive. And for it just to be on a cliff, like,
Yeah. Well, the Beachcomber lost
yeah.
a huge part of its parking lot from the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It just one day almost it was like an avalanche, but the sand dune just completely collapsed. And
Yeah.
I mean, you could even in a few years, I mean, I could see the Beachcomber having the same thing in the next
Absolutely.
5-10 years.
Absolutely.
It's crazy though.
Yeah. All right. What you got for me?
All right, I'm gonna give you my crazy question.
Okay.
And then we honestly probably could wrap it up unless you have another one that
I
you
do
like.
have another one, but it doesn't.
We could save it.
Okay, I'll save it.
So, when you think in your head, like just think of when I ask you what your favorite color is, just think of it in your head.
Okay.
So, what's your favorite color?
Green.
Babe.
Oh.
Are you serious?
I thought what you meant.
I'm crying.
What I thought you meant was like as soon as it comes to your head. So like that's what I did.
No.
So as soon as you asked me what my favorite color was, I said it.
No, I want you to think of it in your head, but don't say it out loud.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a different question.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? Don't say it out loud. Think of it in your head.
Okay.
What is your favorite fruit? So when you're thinking in your head like that, or even like, the next thing I'm gonna have you do is introduce yourself. If you were trying to go into a meeting and you were gonna introduce yourself and you were running it through in your head and practicing, think in your head, "Hi, my name is Ariel." So think of that like in your head, like you're prepping. When you're thinking that, do you hear your own voice,
Mhm.
or is it just like a thought in your head? And when you're like almost saying like a full sentence, like when you're trying to introduce yourself, do you ever like feel like you're like almost moving your mouth a tiny bit? Like even just like your tongue. Like when you're having like more of a conversation in your head with yourself?
The moving the tongue, no. The sound of my own voice, yes.
So like what is that full experience of thinking in your head? Because I feel like sometimes if I'm like when I'm on the car for a really long time and I like know I have a big meeting and I'm like running through my head of like what the points that I need to talk about or whatever, I'm having a full blown conversation in my head and I'm hearing like different voices. Like I make up a voice for the person that I'm going to meet, and like sometimes like my mouth will even like move a tiny bit. Or if I'm singing a song in my head, like I feel like sometimes my tongue moves to really like emphasize some of the words.
Okay.
If I was to say the sentence in my head, I move like a monkey. My tongue moves.
Oh yeah, I do see your tongue move. Yeah. No, I don't have that.
So say that in your head.
My tongue doesn't have to move.
See, it doesn't have to. Like, if I really think to myself, don't move your tongue, it doesn't happen. But if I'm just thinking and I'm not aware of my tongue or like my motions, I notice that my tongue is moving on things like M's and L's and B's and P's, where like my mouth has to make a specific movement.
I feel like it doesn't normally do it, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's doing it.
Right.
But like normally, no, I don't think I move my tongue.
Like, and do you think other people are completely different? Like, do you think everybody hears their own voice, or are you just genuinely thinking?
So the question I have for you
Okay.
is, do you see, like, close your eyes.
Okay.
Strawberry. Think about a strawberry.
Okay.
Can you picture a strawberry? Like, can you visually see the strawberry in your mind?
Uh, Not really. It's kind of like I can reference what a strawberry looks like, but it's not like you say strawberry and like a clip art picture of a strawberry pops up. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I can I can imagine myself like cutting a strawberry if I'm thinking of like an action, but to just
Mm-hmm.
have like a strawberry in front of me, no, not really.
Hmm.
Like I have a good sense of imagination,
Mm-hmm.
so like I can kind of do it, but it's not like if I was to close my eyes and you were to just like say words at me, it's not like one would instantly just like pop up. I think of
Hmm.
the word more than I do the actual object. What about you?
I vividly see pictures. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's why when I read and stuff like that, like I no longer feel as if I'm reading. And there's times I'll fully forget that I'm reading and not watching a TV show.
Interesting. See, and I feel like it's like with me, even when I draw, like I need a reference of something, which is partly why I think I don't enjoy
Mm-hmm.
reading, is because like I can't imagine what a character looks like.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
I would have to watch a movie first and then read the book.
right,
Like, for example, I've seen Descendants how many million trillion
right.
times, and that one time that I read it to you, I could imagine every single
Scene.
sentence,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
down to
Because you
everything.
had seen
And
everything.
I know exactly what
Yeah.
it's referring to.
Yeah.
But if I had no idea what the movie was, I would not be able to even come close
Mm. Yeah,
to
I mean,
imagining that.
there's times I'll be in the car driving home and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm so excited to watch that show." And then I have to remind myself that it's not a show that I'm watching, it's literally me reading the book.
Interesting. Yeah, I could never.
And it like that's why I enjoy reading so much and why like when I went into like my deep like stages of depression, I loved reading
Mm-hmm.
because it felt like a completely different world to be in
Mm-hmm.
than the one that I was in. So
Interesting.
I can read for 8 hours and I just watched 8 hours of TV in my mind.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
cannot relate to that in the slightest. Like
I love it.
when you said strawberry, it was just black.
Mm,
But like I could think about cutting a strawberry.
right. See, but no, I can perfectly see it. I can see the red. I can see the little seeds in that and I can see the green stem.
Yeah,
Like
no, like
I can visualize the entire thing.
like and I a part of me might even that might be why like my tongue has to move a tiny bit too because like I'm like referencing in a way what I would be doing to say
Mm, yeah.
I like monkeys or whatever the sentence
Yeah.
is that we use.
Hmm. So that's all I got for you.
Yeah, same. I think we actually only did three things, but that's because we're coming up on the end of
Yeah.
our record time here, because otherwise it's gonna be way too long of an episode.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you guys for joining. You never know what you're gonna get with our five random things. It's also fun because like we partly don't know what we're gonna get because I have
No.
no idea what you're bringing up. You have no idea what I'm bringing up. That
Right.
type of stuff. So like, it always is an interesting
Yeah.
conversation to
And
have.
the one I have for next time, don't read it.
Okay.
The one I have for next time I'm really excited about. I think it's super interesting that they just like did this. So
Huh.
next time we record an episode I'll have to tell you about it.
Yeah, for sure. I like these ones because I feel like we're talking to each other, not like talking to them.
No, I
Which like
agree.
obviously it's nice sometimes, but it's harder for us to have
Yeah.
like
A flow
banter.
conversation. Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining for another episode. Apologies if there was some weird audio issues. If there's not, then I'm just gonna cut this part out anyways. But we really enjoyed this episode. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media. We had that really fun vlog that we talked about at the beginning of this episode, which was so much fun to film, and we had so much fun anyways. Hopefully, we can do more of those. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Thank you guys for always listening.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Goof
Goof out.
out. Bye.
Bye.